What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Still a beautiful damn day out. I've been enjoying this weather all day today. About to go back out after this video and enjoy it some more. Um, I can't wait. It's a party on the beach today, so hope I enjoy that. I don't know if I'm gonna go, cause I think it already started. But anyway, getting into this video. Um, I can understand where Griffin is coming from. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, I do feel like Ava, they're in this relationship, quote unquote. So I feel like she should have told him how she got joint custody, but at the same time, I was wondering the whole time he was yelling at her, why is he so hostile about the way she got custody? I'm like, why are you so angry about it? Here's the thing. Do I agree with Ava's methods? No. But I mean, because Scott told her before that she could have easily got joint custody. He could have just took Sonny to court and won joint custody for her. She didn't really need to have any leverage. You know what I'm saying? Not really. She didn't need to blackmail him in order to get joint custody. Nothing of the sort. She didn't have to do that. Scott could have got her joint custody. Because Scott told her she was going to get joint custody anyway because there's no way a judge would have gave her full custody. There's no way. She would have got joint custody. Um, in my opinion, though, Ava does not owe that man no apology. The only apology she owe him is for lying to him. That's the only apology. Other than that, she don't owe him no apology because he knew the type of woman she was when he got with her. Before he got with her, I'm pretty sure everybody warned him about her. Carly warned him, Sonny warned him, Anna warned him. A lot of people warned him, and he knew her history. He still chose to be with her, so she does not owe that man no apology. And another thing, and I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Remember when he quit the priesthood for her? I had a feeling he was gonna start resenting her for it, and look what happened. He's resenting her. Cause remember how they were arguing and stuff like that, and he was like, "I already gave up one calling for you," meaning the priesthood. He gave up being a priest for her. Now he's starting to resent her for it. And I say that because if you don't resent somebody for something, you wouldn't even bring that up. Something, a sacrifice that you made. You wouldn't bring up that sacrifice. He brought it up because he regrets giving up the priesthood for her. I think he's starting to regret it. He's starting to resent her for that because that was something major. And I can understand he didn't want to lie for her because he didn't want to ruin his medical career, which is understandable. He worked hard for that. Being in medical school all them years ain't no joke. So I can understand that. But you know the type of woman she is. And I'm glad Ava told him, like, this is who I am, this is how I am. Take it for what it is, or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just trying to figure out where do they stand after all of this. And my guess is he still wants to be with her. But it's like if you're gonna be with her, you got to take her for who she is. She's not perfect, and she admitted that to him. She was like, "Yo, I can't live up to these high ass expectations that you have, these high standards, these high moral standards." You know what I'm saying? She can't live up to that, and she's honest with him about that, about who she is and how she conducts business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to blackmail and scheme to get what you want. It is what it is. You know? What do you want her to do? Griffin doesn't understand her point of view because he's not a parent. So he don't understand that when you're a parent, you will go through fire for your child, for your kids. You will go through hell for them. And that's what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Like I said, I don't agree with her methods and her tactics, but she's unapologetic. She's honest about who she is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like with her, it's what you see is what you get. She's not trying to act like she's Mrs. Doubtfire or Susie Homemaker. She's Ava fucking Jerome, a flawed woman who's, you know, does what she has to do to get the results that she wants. And she's not apologizing for that. And she told him she has no regrets about a damn thing that she did, and there's nothing that she would change. I respect her honesty. Do I agree with it? No, but I respect it. And he ought to too. If you can't love her, well, in his case, like her for who she is, you need to step and go get you a woman who's going to live up to those high expectations that you have. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like I feel like their relationship has run its course because I feel like there's just going to be conflict between them in the future because she's going to do something again that he doesn't like, and it's gonna cause another argument. So if you can't love somebody for who they are, then you need to step. You need to take a walk. And we all know Ava's vain. We know that, but there's no doubt that she doesn't love her daughter. I believe she truly loves her daughter. Um, but we all know that she's shallow as hell. I mean, look at her. She was looking in the mirror today and thought that her face was all messed up. She's very shallow. Like we know this. I mean, but she's honest about who she is. I respect it. She is what she is. I can't be mad at that. You know, like me, I'm like the rest of us. We are who we are. We're not gonna apologize to nobody for how we are. Like me, I can be a stubborn, vindictive ass when I feel like it. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I don't care. I can be petty, and people around me know I'm petty when I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? When they piss me off, they know I can be petty. I'm not apologizing for it. You damn right. I own it. I'm petty. I'm vindictive sometimes. Oh well. I'm not changing because that's me. That's who I am. I'm not gonna change. I'm not changing for nobody. If I do decide to change because I feel like I need to change or I want to do it for me, not for nobody else. And if Ava ever decides she wants to change for the better, that should be because that's what she wants to do, not because that's what her boyfriend wants her to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta love who you are. It is what it is. Um, Another relationship that I feel needs to end, and I know some people are gonna crucify me for this, and I really don't care. Sonny and Carly need to be done. I'm sorry, but they do. That relationship needs to be nipped in the bud. And the reason I say that because even yesterday, like I said, their relationship is toxic. It comes with strings. And Sonny Carly even mentioned this yesterday. She was like Sonny's love, she feels like comes with strings. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes with strings attached. And it does. And I've noticed that over the years. And I'm surprised Carly just now saying it. But she did say it years ago that her relationship with Sonny is always toxic. And it is. Like he's still blaming her for the whole Mike situation, which still pisses me off because I'm like, first of all, Sonny, that was your daddy. Why were you not there? You keep saying why wasn't she there? Why weren't you there? You had nothing to do. You could have put. I believe at the time he was sitting at the hospital talking with Stella at the time. Okay, but you could have went to the park. You know what I'm saying? Like there was nothing stopping you from going. You chose not to go. You put all that on Carly when it's technically your fault too. And then he gonna sit there and tell her today, "Oh, I'm mad at myself because I shouldn't rely on people." That's like a slap in the face to say that to your wife, who you blame for this. To sit there and say I shouldn't rely on people. That means, AKA, I shouldn't rely on you, is what he was trying to say, but he didn't want to say it. He tried to put it more politically correct way. But even Carly knew he was talking about her. Stevie Wonder could see you was talking about her because you've been blaming her ever since this shit happened. Now you talking about, oh, I shouldn't rely on people. Hint, I shouldn't rely on your ass, is basically what he's saying. He's a piece of shit, man. Like seriously, I can understand where he coming from to an extent about her and these hauntings that she's going through, but it's like, come on now, he's known this woman all these years. He should know her mindset. He should know how she is, her personality. Like you should know this is not something that she does. I mean, I get it that y'all lost y'all kid or whatever, but you really think that's gonna drive Carly crazy? Carly? Come on, man. He should know better than that. You've been married to this woman 5 times off and on for damn near 20 years. You mean tell me you don't know her that well yet? And what pissed me off further was the fact that he told Jason, when Jason was trying to break things down to him logically about why these things could be happening and that somebody could be setting her up, Sonny, he wasn't trying to hear it. Sonny sitting there talking about, oh, you're just, defending her because that's your bestie or whatever. It ain't about defending her. He's coming up with other logical, options here. You're just basically trying to say she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He knows Carly better than Sonny know Carly. And I know that sometimes it pissed Sonny off that Jason knows Carly better than him. And he's married to her and he still don't know her. He knows her, but he don't know her like Jason know. And Jason know Carly ain't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He know that. That's why he believes that there's some other explanation to this shit. And I was like, the last person Carly should be talking to is Lucy Coe. Listen, this is the same woman that stabbed a cop because she thought he was a vampire. I'm like, Carly, step away from her, please. Exit stage left. Why are you talking to this woman? She's the same bitch that thought she was seeing vampires and shit. I'm like, Step away from her. Just move, okay? I'm just saying, because that whole conversation was funny to me when she was talking to Lucy Coe, and Carly sitting there egging that conversation on, like she really believe in everything Lucy say about the spirit world. I'm like, I believe in spirits too, but it's like, eh, don't talk to her about spirits, please. Like I said, this is the woman that stabbed the cop because she thought he was a vampire. Carly, step away. Just don't entertain her, please. I wouldn't even entertain that conversation. I'm just saying, I love Lucy Coe. I just wouldn't entertain that shit. Like you listening to a person that really is cuckoo for cocoa puffs, and you really gonna try to take advice from her? No, you must be desperate. Cause ain't no way in the world I'm taking no advice from no Lucy Coe. Better go ahead with all that. Um, moving on from that, Finn. So we finally get a glimpse into why Finn is somewhat angry with his brother. Not angry with him, but don't want a life, don't want a relationship with his brother. Because apparently the father got remarried soon after Finn's mother died and had a new baby. I can understand his anger with that, but your anger is misguided. Your anger should be more at your father, not at your brother. You know what I'm saying? Because your brother didn't ask to be put into this world. He didn't ask for this. It was the life that was given to him. He didn't ask for that. So I get where Finn is coming from, and I understand his anger towards his dad, and that's why he doesn't want a relationship with his brother because he feels like if I invite you into my life, I'm inviting dad back into my life, and that's not gonna happen. But that's not true. Just because your brother is gonna be a part of your life, don't mean your dad got to be a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Chase is a grown man. If y'all want to hang out, be buddy buddy, that don't mean your father got to come too. Why punish Chase because of something your dad did? You know what I'm saying? Why punish your brother for something that he didn't ask for, that your father did? I just felt like that was just so fucked up. It was so messed up and it was so, petty. Because it's like your dad is the one who did that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was fucked up on his father's part to just go ahead and get remarried and have a new baby, because it made Finn feel like you're just forgetting about my mom. Here you were married to this woman for however many years, had a child with her. Soon as she died, you go run off and get remarried and have a new baby. Basically, it looks like you're creating a whole new family. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand his anger, but your anger is misguided at your brother, and it's not his fault. It's your father that you need to. If you don't want to have a relationship with your dad, that's fine. But why are you, putting that off on your brother? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's fucked up. But I do respect the way Chase handled it. Chase handled it maturely. He heard Finn out. He understood. He respected Finn's decision, and he just wished his brother well. He just told him, you know what? Have a good life. You know what I'm saying? Because all he wanted was a relationship, but Finn made it perfectly clear, I don't want nothing to do with you. So Chase said, all right, I'm backing off. I'm not going to keep hounding you. Have a good life. See you. I'll see you around town. Because it's going to be hard to avoid each other. They do live in the same town. So they're bound to see each other. So, but that don't mean that they have to have a relationship. And I respect the way Chase handled that. It was mature. I just wish that Finn would come around. I think at some point he will, though, in the future. I think he'll come around. Hopefully it's not too late, because the last thing I want to see on this show is another sibling rivalry. We done had many of those. Michael, Morgan, Sonny, Rick, AJ, Jason. We done had too many sibling rivalries on this show, and we do not need any more. Can we have one sibling rivalry that's just put to bed? Like, I just want to see siblings actually having a good time instead of fighting about things of the past. So anyway, Sam and Jason, I really didn't give two shits about. I mean, if the writers want to put them back together, by all means, go ahead and do it. Um, so Alexis wanted to talk to Sam about the divorce. I can understand where Alexis was coming from as a lawyer, but I felt like she was a little out of pocket as usual, trying to tell Sam to give Drew some visitation with Scout. Oh, he could have every other weekend, every other holiday. No, he should have 50-50 custody. Drew is a loving, tentative father. He's a good father to Scout. There's 50-50 custody, if I was the lawyer, would have came right out of my mouth. Because Alexis knows the situation. She knows how Drew is. So why would you automatically say he should have visitation? And I'm glad Sam told her, no, Drew's going to have 50-50 custody. I'm glad Sam spoke up. Now, as far as the assets part of it with the whole Aurora Media, I can understand Sam doesn't want nothing to do with that company because that's Drew's dream. That's what he wants. But You're crazy as fuck for just signing over 50%. Are you stupid? Just because you don't want to be CEO or co-CEO, I would still hold a ownership in that company because it's money, assets. Who the fuck gonna give up a media company? Half ownership of a media company. Are you crazy? I ain't giving that shit up. I'll be 50-50 owner. You could run the company as you see fit, but I'm still the co-owner. I won't interfere. I won't nothing. As long as I'm getting my checks. That's all I'm saying. For my ownership. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna interfere. You know what I'm saying? Why not do it like that? You keep your 50% and let him run the company as he see fit. That's all I'm saying. That's the deal I go with. She crazy as hell talking about giving up 50%. Are you crazy? That's money. And you're talking about signing it over for free? That means you don't get no check or nothing for that? You crazy than a motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I ain't about to give up no assets. Are you crazy? Shit, even Alexis was looking at her like, yeah, you lost your damn mind. I was like, for real, you better keep that. Shit. The only way I'm giving up 50% is if you buying my 50%. I'm not just gonna sign that shit over. Are you crazy? That shit worth a lot of money. That's a media company. Shit, ain't no hot dog stand. Shit, a hot dog stand I sign over to you for no problem. A 50% of a media conglomerate? Hell no. You got me twisted. Shit, I ain't Boo Boo the fool. The hell I look like? That's money you signing over. Are you crazy? Shit. Just in case that PI shit don't work out again, at least you got some assets to fall back on that's making you some money. Shit, people crazy. Sam and Jason be too damn generous when it come down to this assets and money thing. I'm like, y'all just too damn benevolent. Like you doing too much. Like, chill out. Keep something. Shit. Like y'all don't got bills to pay. You crazy? I understand that they're not flashy with their money and stuff like that, but no, I'm not giving up stuff free and clear. If you want it, you better write me a check. I'm just saying, I sign it over no problem. You write me a seven figure check, we all set. Better write that check. Shit, come up off them coins. But anyway, moving on from that, Dr. Bench and Kiki, I'm over it. Kiki need to get away from him because he's still creepy. And it's so funny how when shit go down, like how he berated Kiki, he still try to act like he still try to act like, oh, I don't know nothing about that. What are you talking about? Like when she be bringing up how he berated her and stuff like that, he be always trying to act like he don't know what she talking about, like trying to make her seem crazy or something. And then she sitting there talking about, oh, maybe I was just too sensitive or whatever. Maybe it's my fault. Stop blaming yourself. Like that's what he wants you to do. And even I think Griffin is starting to sense something between them because the way he looked at Dr. Bench and the way Dr. Bench looked at him, he senses something. You know what I'm saying? He definitely sensed something is off, and I think he's definitely gonna be Kiki's white knight. He's gonna come to her rescue. Somebody needs to. Thank you. Somebody needs to. But also, I feel like this might be setting up for Kiki and Griffin to get together because we all got the same speculation that eventually they gonna hook up. I know it. They gonna hook up. It's kind of nasty though. I mean, just ill sleeping with the same person that slept with your parent. That's just kind of nasty. Because that's the same thing. That's the equivalent of sleeping with your parent, though. Because you ever heard of you slept with this person? That's like you slept with that person too, because they slept with each other. It's complicated, but you know. So anyway, Anna, I'm surprised because even Robert told Anna, he was like, you know what you're doing. I would be shocked if she actually told Jason that she was in Heinrich's mother, because she was like, Heinrich's mother is right here. I know damn well she ain't about to tell Jason she Heinrich mother. Maybe that's a cover up for something else. Cause even Jason looked at her, he looked dumbfounded. Cause she really think that she could stay one step ahead of Jason. No, you can't. Anna, your judgment has been lapsing lately. And you know I love me some Anna Devane, but even Robert told her like, you slipping. Like even Robert been questioning her judgment and stuff lately. And I'm questioning it too because usually she's a lot sharper than this. Lately she been slipping. Like she been giving Valentine the benefit of the doubt, trying to make it seem like giving him a pass. Like she doing too much. Like she need to pump her brakes and start getting her smartness back. I'm just saying. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And I will see y'all later. Peace.